Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Liu, come from Department of Traditional Chinese Medicine, the first affiliated hospital of China Medical University. This class, we will learn acupuncture treatment of irregular menstruation based on the traditional Chinese medicine. This part, irregular menstruation. This class can be divided into 5 parts: introduction, etiology and pathogenesis, differentiation, treatment, and remarks. First part, introduction. Irregular menstruation in TCM includes 2 different aspects of menstrual problems. In broad sense, it refers to all kinds of disorders in menstruation, and in narrow sense, it refers to the abnormal changes of menstrual cycle, quantity, color, and nature of bleeding, accompanied by other symptoms. Here, it is discussed for the later. The common conditions are predated and postdated menstruation and irregular menstrual cycle. It is often found in menstrual disorders due to hypoxia or ovarian dysfunctions. Next part, etiology and pathogenesis. TCM holds that irregular menstruation is attributed to the disorders of liver, spleen, and kidney. Predated menstruation is mainly caused by fire transformed from long-standing qi stagnation due to mental depression or worrying, or by the accumulation of heat in uterus, or by the deficient fire due to yin deficiency because of prolonged illness, so that the fire or the heat makes the blood unsettled. Thus, the antedate cycle results. Or overexertion or overeating injure the spleen, make the spleen lose its functions in controlling blood. Predated menstruation happens. Postdated menstruation results chiefly from retention of pathogenic code in the uterus and vessels, or from the firmness of yang, which ignites the flow in cervical vessel and conception vessel, or irregular food intake and exertion, harming the spleen and causing the deficiency of blood. So, menstrual bleeding fails to come on due time. Irregular menstrual cycle is caused by dysfunctions of cervical vessel and conception vessel due to multiparity, too much sex, chronic hemorrhagic disease, and a constitutional weakness of spleen and stomach, and my liver and kidney. Therefore, the menstrual flow is disordered, and the cycle certainly becomes irregular. Next part, differentiation. When manifestation of menstrual cycle over 7 days shortened, or even once per 10 days, or several days more. Excessive heat type manifests predated menstruation with large amount of sticky, condensate, and deep red or purplish red blood, red face, dry throat, stiffness in chest, short and dark urine, dry stool, red tongue with yellow coating, rapid and forceful pulse. Deficient heat type manifests predated menstruation with scanty or large amount of sticky, red menstrual flow, zygomatic flush, feverish sensation in palms, soles and chest, red tongue with less coating. 3rd, rapid pulse. Qi deficiency type manifests antedated menstruation with large amount of thin, light red menstrual flow, lassitude, palpitation, shortness of breath, poor appetite, loose stool, pattern with thin coating, thready and weak pulse. Postdated menstruation. When manifestations are delayed menstrual period more than 7 days or even menstruation 40 to 50 days a cycle. Excessive cold type manifests delayed menstruation, menstrual flow in dark color, small quantity with blood course associated with colic in lower abdomen, which is alleviated by warm cold extremities. Aversion to cold, thin, white tongue coating, deep and tense pulse. Deficient cold type manifests delayed menstrual period, scanty, light red and thin menstrual flow, empty and dull pain in the lower abdomen, which is elevated by warmth and press, shallow complexion, lustreless skin, light red tongue with little coating, deep and weak pulse. Deficient cold type manifests delayed menstrual period, scanty, light red and thin menstrual flow, empty and dull pain in the lower abdomen, which is elevated by warm and press, shallow complexion, lustreless skin, light red tongue with little coating, deep and weak pulse. Qi stagnation type manifests delayed menstruation with dark and scanty flow, accompanied by fullness and distending pain in lower abdomen, emotional depression, stiffness in chest distension, in the coastal region and breast, thin and white tongue coating, and worry pulse. When manifestations are predicted or postdated menstrual period for more than 2 months with excessive or scanty menstrual flow. Liver Qi depression type manifests virus of menstrual cycle with sticky, thick and purpose flow, unfree menstrual flow, distension in coastal region and breast, distending pain in lower abdomen, mental depression, frequent sighing, thin and white tongue coating, and worry pulse. Kidney deficiency type manifests irregular cycle with scanty, thin and light red menstrual flow, dizziness, tinnitus, soreness in lower back, weakness of knee, pain tongue with white coating, deep and weak pulse. Next part, treatment. The first part, treatment, basic treatment. The first one, predated menstruation. The method is to eliminate heat and regulate menstruation. Points of conception vessel and spleen meridians are merely prescribed. The main points conclude 关元、三阴交 and 血海. Manipulation, acupuncture with even technique is appropriate at 关元、三阴交 and reduced technique at 血海. The points in this prescription are merely for cleaning away heat, harmonizing blood, regulating thoroughfare vessel and conception vessel. 关元 is the key point to regulating trunk meridian and conception vessel, and activating the circulation of qi and blood. Addition points, 太冲 or 心间 is aided for excessive heat. 太溪 is aided for deficient heat. 足三里 and 脾腧 are aided for qi deficiency. 8 yin bai for profuse menstrual flow, and 肾腧次疗 for pain in the lower back and sacrum. The addition points are manipulated according to their properties. Mouth-spusion after kneading or warming needle therapy is recommended in the case of qi deficiency. Postdated menstruation. The method is to expel cold from meridians, harmonize the blood circulation in the uterus, points of conception vessel, foot Tai meridian, and foot Yangming meridian are used as the main ones. The main points conclude 气海、 三阴交归来。Manipulation. Reinforcing method is applied at 气海三阴交 and reducing method at 归来。气海 is used to tonify qi and warm up yang. 三阴交, the meeting point of three yin meridians, is adopted to harmonize the blood circulation in the uterus by regulating liver, spleen, and kidney meridians. 归来 is used to promote the location qi and blood circulation. Additional points at 子宫 for excessive cold syndrome and 命门腰阳关 for deficient cold syndrome. Mild moxibustion or warming needle therapy can be applicable. Next part, irregular menstrual cycle. Method to soothing the liver, tonify the kidney, and regulate thoroughfare vessel and conception vessel. Points of conception vessel and foot tie meridian are used as the main points. The main points 关元三阴交肝腧 Reducing manipulation is applied at 肝腧 and reinforcing manipulation at the other main points. 关元 is used to tonify the kidney qi and incense, regulate thoroughfare vessel and conception vessel. 三阴交 is selected to building up spleen so that the blood is under control. 肝腧 as the backshoe point of the liver is to soothing the liver and regulate qi. Additional points, 气门 and 太冲 are combined for liver depression. 肝腧 and 太溪 are added for kidney deficiency. Next one, alternative treatment. First one, ear acupuncture. 2 to 4 ear points are selected from subcortex, internal genitalia, endocrine, ovary, kidney, spleen, liver in each session and pictured with moderate stimulation. Embedding of cysts on the points is also applicable. The treatment usually starts 5 to 7 days prior to the menstruation. Once daily is resumed before the next menstrual period. The treatment should be given for continuous 3 to 5 months. Take care of personal hygiene during the period of menstruation. Now, cold and spicy food is prohibited. Physical labor should be reduced.